Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick video today and talk to you about a new foundation from MAC that almost sounds like an infomercial, doesn't it? I'm going to take a quick minute to talk to you about something that you want to hear about. This is the MAC Studio Fix Soft Matte Foundation Stick. I got NW18 because that's the shade that I picked. So this launches today. When are you watching this? This launches, I think, this week. It came out a week early at Nordstrom, and I was there last week doing some shopping because it was my birthday last week. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let's check this out because it's a new foundation for MAC that I haven't tried. And if you've been watching this channel, then you might recall, I don't know, was it 6 months ago, something like that? Time means nothing to me. Where I had purchased a bunch of different stick foundations and compared them all and tried them out to see like what I liked the most and what I liked the least. So I'm kind of mentally comparing this to the other ones that I tried as well. If you haven't watched that video, I'll include a link in the description of this one. This foundation, I don't like it. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Let's start at the beginning. On the box, medium buildable coverage, natural matte finish, convenient on-the-go stick, multi-use formula for foundation touch-ups, contouring, or concealing. Now, I see a lot of promo shots for this, or people online like that might work for MAC doing some whatever thing for this on Instagram, and they're doing the whole contour highlight thing, that sort of drag face. It might actually work okay for that because it is such a sheer coverage foundation. Medium buildable, I don't know what exactly that means, but I'm gonna say it's not this. It doesn't build very well. I can't put a couple stripes on and then blend it out and then put a couple more on and blend it out. Because it has that kind of powder matte finish, it ends up looking just a mess. It does this thing when you wipe it across your fingers, and you're not going to be able to see this, but it's very patchy. I just don't really care for it that much. The thing that I really didn't like about it was the wear time. This, within like 3 hours, was gone. So I'm not super thrilled. I really should take it back because I really don't like it. I've used this, I think this is going to be like my 7th time, and I'm just not pleased with it. Now, at first, it looks like anything looks when you first put it on. It looks pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. So you'll notice that there is some, fairly significant drag here. It's not super creamy. It reminded me a lot, if you watched that stick foundation video that I did, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the one from Lancome, which was sort of like sheer coverage with a powder finish, and I don't know, it just wasn't really my favorite. My favorites were Wet n Wild, Tom Ford, Bobbi Brown. Those are my 3 favorites. Watch the video to find out why. I just don't think this is for me. As far as like maybe just throw it in your bag, you need to do a couple quick touch-ups throughout the day, like just kind of put something on, a little bit here, a little bit there, whatever, because something's faded or something. It might be really great for that. I also think that it's probably really good if you're like 17 and have flawless skin, aren't oily, and just maybe starting out in makeup, just getting kind of, is that how old kids are when they start makeup these days? This looks really warm on me. I tried to go for NW20 because that's my typical color, but it was way too warm. And when I say warm, I don't mean MAC's warm, I mean everybody else's warm. So this is a warm shade in MAC, but that means it should have some pink undertones. And not gold ones. See, I can see it just doesn't blend. I can see the like pink areas of my skin. Mostly I just wanted to tell you, this is my experience with this. I'm not a big fan of it, but I know that there's going to be people that love it, and there's going to be people telling you how awesome it is. I was going to say like MAC is relevant anymore. I don't mean it like that. I mean, but maybe I do. Kind of get in here a little bit. Get up in there. These big sponges don't do around my eyes very well. I have to use the little ones, which I have, but I don't want to get up. And then get one damp, and then I have to clean it later. So I'll just do this. So that's the foundation. You can't hear that, right? It looks kind of like circus makeup. I mean, it's just sort of like, it seems waxy, like beeswaxy. So maybe for contour, because it's not a huge amount of coverage, you know, you could kind of get in there and blend it out, and it's not going to go all over the place because it doesn't really budge that well. Maybe it would be good for like highlight and contour for something that's less like full coverage. So I wanted to do this. It's just sort of a quick video, and I didn't think it was going to be super exciting because I'm not really jazzed about the product. And it's hard for me to kind of hide that and muster up the energy for something that I don't really care for. But I know that this is coming out. I know that some people are going to be interested in it. And I know that some people have already messaged me and said, are you going to get this? I would love to know what you think. So that's kind of what I think. If you got oily skin, probably stay away from it. If you're over 25, probably stay away from it. If you don't have perfect skin, probably stay away from it. If you have dry skin, probably stay away from it. If you're an animal, vegetable, or mineral, probably stay away from it. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it looks that great. Certainly not for the price they're asking for it. I think this is close to $30. And I think that's a little ridiculous for something that just doesn't do a very good job. And I love MAC, and most of my products that I use are MAC. So I kind of, I feel like I can talk shit about them because I love them, and I use the brand all the. I never stopped using them. Everybody kind of moved on to other things, and I was still there buying my MAC stuff. That's all behind me. So I'm really familiar with the brand. I don't work for them, never worked for them, but I just use a lot of their stuff, so I'm familiar. So I kind of feel like it's kind of like how you can make fun of your own family. I sort of feel like I can say that their stuff is shit when it's shit, and I just think this is kind of shit. Some people are gonna love it, and that's totally okay. This is just me testing it on my skin, my face. 43 now, happy birthday to me. I have dry skin, but it's fairly clear. I don't really have a lot of anything going on, and I don't have heavy dark circles or anything like that. But meh. It's just a meh. Wet n Wild, Bobbi Brown, Tom Ford. Top 3. Check out the video. And if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I always forget to mention this. I do have a Patreon. Before I go, I'm going to mention it. It is just patreon.com/DustinHunter, and it goes to this. So if you'd like to support the channel, I would love it to see you on there. That would be great. There are multiple tier levels. You get different rewards at different tier levels, but even at the first tier, you have access to all of the Patreon exclusive videos that I do. There's quite a few on there now, and I have more that I am planning this month. So there's going to be more coming out as well. And that's it. Thanks so much. What do you think? Are you going to buy it? And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.